Yeah, it's me again. One thing I forgot to end up saying in my earlier CO-19 was that since you're sitting around the house anyway, you might as well look up things, okay? There's a lot of conspiracy out there about this, and I'm not saying that they're right, wrong, or whatever. I'm just saying check it out. Get the facts, then you decide, okay? Everything's shutting down. California, San Francisco, almost everything is shut down. Sacramento's getting just as bad. Okay. LA, they have really gone overboard in LA. You know, there's actors that are getting sick, there's movie producers that are getting sick, you know, and the one thing I forgot to add in my earlier one was, these rich people with private jets fly from country to country. Are they being grounded too? They don't say that on the news. They just say commercial. What about the private people? Private people can fly wherever they want to. So how about stopping them? You know, I mean, why does the rich have privilege to end up contaminating everybody? That doesn't make sense. And if you haven't thought of this, this is an easy way for the government to control us. Okay, that's not a conspiracy. That's the fact. I mean, and another thing I did not bring up in that was, if the government is $1 trillion in debt, how are they going to afford to feed everybody in the United States? If everybody in the United States stays home and places that they used to work for closes down, just where are they going to get this money from? You know, that's one thing that I've never seen on the news. Okay, I've never seen it on any of the channels that I watch. I would really like to know that. Where in the hell are they going to get the money? How are they going to feed the whole United States? And if you think about it, isn't that a little like communists? Communists have got government controlled everything. And basically that's what it's coming down to. You know, why don't they just come out and say, okay, we're turning communist. This country is communist now. You know, you get food rations, you get food, you get water rations, you get all this other stuff. And if you run out, too bad. You know, it doesn't take I mean, if you have common sense, man, you'll know that this is what's going on. Like I said, I'm not a conspiracy nut, but some of these conspiracy people have it right. You just got to decide which one is right and which one's wrong. If you listen to them and you read the facts, then you make up your mind. I'm not saying one way or the other. I'm just saying I'm not going to buy into the bullshit. Okay? I'm not going to do it. I mean, I've been on this planet for 65 years, and I've watched a lot of crap go down, man. Believe me, I've watched a lot of crap go down. I used to live on the streets. Finally, because of this, they cleaned up all the homeless people in San Francisco and LA. Well, why couldn't they do that before? Now all of a sudden, because this co-virus is out there, they decide they're going to end up taking care of all the people that are homeless. Why in the hell didn't they do that before? You know, that to me just pisses me off, man. Because I was homeless. I didn't have a place to live. I used to live in shelters. I used to live on the streets, you know, and I cursed them because I had to do that. Finally I got smart and I started getting money from the government. And I'm not talking about disability or, for being a drug addict or any of this other bullshit. I'm a vet and I got a pension, disability pension, which I deserve because I was in Vietnam. I'm not in Vietnam, but I signed up during the Vietnam era. Okay. So I figured I was entitled to it. I went to school. I didn't get a degree, but I've got a certificate for computer operation and never went without a job. until I got to the point where I couldn't work anymore because I had carpal tunnel syndrome. And it was because of my work. All I did was sit there and play with my computer, or work on my computer. And a lot of you people that think that that's the way to go, wait until you get my age. You're going to really suffer, man. I mean, really, really bad. If I had it all over do all over again, I would actually want to end up working at Q-Tip, Quick Trip, whatever you want to call it, or 7-Eleven or whatever. I would rather work with people than work with a computer. And now I'm on my phone, which is a mini computer to me. Most people don't think of it that way. But I do. But anyway, just check it out, man. You decide if it's bullshit or if it's the truth. Me, myself, and I, like I said, all three of us agree it's bullshit. It really is. Because more people died from the flu than has from CO-19 since it's been out. Now, I was wrong about the statistics. That's worldwide, okay? That 36 million, that was worldwide, okay? I was wrong. I thought it was just the United States, but it's not. It's worldwide. I looked it up before I started this. So, that's a hell of a lot more than CO-19 is killing right now, So, I'd be more worried about the flu than I would about this. And if you get the flu, you got the same symptoms. So you wouldn't know if you had CO-19 or if you had the flu. But you're going to rush to the hospital and you're going to be put down that you are a suspect for having CO-19, when actually in reality you only have the flu. That's why I said it's all bullshit. I mean, there's some truth in it. I'll grant you that. But I don't think staying in your home is going to matter. Seriously, I do not. Just wash your hands. There was a lady that sent me something from Facebook that ended up saying that if you take a sip of water every 15 minutes, or a couple sips of water every 15 minutes, that will wash the germs that you got, CO-19 or whatever, down into your stomach, where it will just get eaten up by the acids in your stomach. Which makes sense. She also ended up saying wash your hands for 5 minutes. Which everybody should do anyway. If you go out and you touch things, you should wash your hands. Seriously, all the hand sanitizers and all the toilet paper is all gone off the shelves. People are doing a mad rush because they're getting paranoid, and the corporate people are getting rich off of this shit, man. And if you don't think that that's true, you're a nut. Corporations are already asking the government to end up bailing them out, man. 8 million from one company, man, that wants to get bailed out because they're going to be hurting because their employees can't come to work. Oh, poor babies. You already made like 16 million, 32 million, whatever, and you want 8 million more from the government? That's what I'm saying, man. If the government's already at trillions of dollars in debt, all these corporations are going to ask for bailouts. And guess what? How are they going to take care of us if they tell us to stay home? See, it doesn't make sense. It seriously does not make sense. Like I said, I'm 65. I've watched all the bullshit happen throughout my life. I have. And I'm not saying this stuff just off the top of my head. I've watched it go on for years. You kids haven't. You don't have the faintest idea what I've gone through and what I've seen. You don't. So anyway, that's where I'm going to end it. You decide, is it bullshit or truth?